Welcome to Rootstem Gaming. This is a 2000 point Dying Days of Zayth campaign game. We got Blood Angels versus Traitor Guard and Chaos Marines. So this is going to be a 2000 point game. We've got a nice bit of terrain here. We always count these as cover when we're on them, but you do have to climb up on like a building. We're playing only war mission, so we've got 2000 points. We've got 4 objectives on the table. Managed to roll the first one, which is slay and secure. So we've got 4 objectives down. We need to get within 3 inches of these objectives to claim them. And we've also got to kill each other's warlord for an extra D3 command points, for an extra D3 points. Table's been split up into a Dawn of Warlike deployment. So let's take you to some armies. Okay, Mr. Grange, taking control of the traitor forces. What have we got today?
Well, we're running a battalion and we're running a vanguard. So I'll start with my battalion, which is the Imperial Guard. Okay. So I have a company commander. He's just having a las pistol and a chainsaw. Yeah. The other HQ in there is a tank commander.
All right, I'm guessing.
Sat in a Punisher.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So man.
Yep.
So he's got the man.
So
fine.
Punisher to the front, melters on the sponsons, and a las cannon to the front. Troops on there, we have 4 units of guardsmen. Okay. 3 of which are packing a melter, and 1 is packing a grenade launcher.
Where's your plasma guns?
Well, after the video where you bitched and moaned and whined like, you know, a girl with a skinned knee, that all he takes is las cannons and plasma, I thought, you know what, I'm not going to run any las cannons and plasma, just to see what happens. Apart from, obviously, the plasma and the plasma executioner, which isn't real plasma.
If you're watching this, mate,
plasma light.
If you're watching this, it worked, mate.
Yeah, it worked. Then in my elite slots, I have a company command squad, just some sniper rifles.
Good choice.
And then
medic as well, I'm believing that one.
No. He's actually he had a sniper issue, and unfortunately he's a little bit injured.
Okay.
But he's still a veteran.
Okay.
Then we have obviously the 3 Bullgrins with the slab shields and grenade gauntlets. Yeah. And in the heavy slots, the obviously previously mentioned plasma executioner with plasmas on the sponsons and a las cannon, and then just a normal Lehman Russ with
standard.
Yeah, heavy bolters, las cannon to the front. In my then Chaos Vanguard.
Well, you forgot your Chimera.
Did I? Oh, yeah. And then one dedicated to transport, which will be housing the Bullgrins. So that's a Chimera with heavy bolters to the with on the turret and on the hull. Then in my Vanguard, we have my Warlord. Yeah. He's got his Warlord trait. He's going to be Eternal Vendetta.
Yeah.
Then for my 3 elite choices, I have a 7-man unit of Possessed.
Yeah.
Old school possessed.
Old school. Make yourself with the spare bits you got from the Chaos Screws.
That's the ones. Yeah, nothing screams possessed like a slightly wonky arm. And then a 7-man squad of Chosen. 2 with bolters, 2 with power axes, lightning claws, a power fist, and the sergeant's got a power mace.
No problem.
My last elite is a Hellbrute. Okay. With Hellbrute hammer and plasma. Yeah. Obviously a couple of dedicated transports to get the possessed around and the Chosen around. Yeah. And then my final squad for my fast attack is a 7-man squad of bikers. Power fist on the sergeant. Yeah. And I've squeezed a melter gun in there as well.
Cheeky. Not bad. How many command points are you rocking there?
That's going to be 9 command points.
9 command points under the new chapter approved rulings. Okay, this is a 2000 point Blood Angel army. There is a unit in there that's not normally found in a Blood Angel army. breaches. And these guys are actually coming hot off the heels of the Heresy 8th edition battle report that we showed. It allows me to be able to use these actually in my games, which gives my army a different flavour. It means I've not got to resort to Primaris and adding that to my Blood Angel army, which is already a mix of 40k and 30k Heresy. But starting off, I have a Terminator Captain, Stone Bolter with Relic Blade. He's also got the Gift of Foresight as his Warlord trait, so he can ignore wounds on a 6. And of course he re-rolls that, he re-rolls any 1s on that as well. So he re-rolls 1s and ignores wounds on a 6. We're backing him up as a lieutenant with just a chainsword and a power jump pack. We've got a sanguinary priest with a chainsword as well and a bolt pistol. And we've got a tech priest with a thunder hammer. He's going to be quite useful, hopefully, to be able to repair a lot of my vehicles. The troop choices, of course, is 2 breacher units. I'll put the rules for those up on the screen. These 2 breacher squads actually come with, one's got a thunder hammer, sergeant with a thunder hammer, one's got a sergeant with a power fist. Both have las cutters, which is like a strength, it's basically like a single sort of shot las cannon in close combat, but only does D3 damage, and of course 2 melter guns. Then for my third troop choice is a unit of 6 scouts. The sergeant is the one with the combat shotgun, over there, so basically just a bit of a point filler. A unit of fast attack, so a 10-man unit of Assault Marines. I'm still not convinced Assault Marines are any good. They didn't do very well in the Heresy game, and have not done well in any other games I've played them in, but we'll see. 2 units of Devastators. The first one is a 5-man team, 4 las cannons with a sergeant with a power sword. And the second one is a unit of Heavy Flamers with a sergeant with a plasma pistol and a power fist. These should be getting in there, to be honest with you, and they'll be quite deadly if Grange decides to charge them, because there'll be a lot of auto hits. A unit of 6 Vanguard. Sergeant's got a power fist, bit of a darker armour scheme just to try and separate them. I've got a Rhino with a typical Stone Bolter, and I've got a drop pod, way, with the missile launcher inside, and I've also got a Relic Land Raider Proteus. Twin Las and Multi-Melter. This is from Forge World. Can be found in Imperial Armour Space Marine book. It doesn't have the hardened armour ability because I'm having to have a troop capacity of 10. But I can drop that troop capacity down to 6 and give it a 5 invulnerable save depending on what I'm wanting to stick in there. So I'm still thinking. And the relic that I'm taking is the Virtuous Virtue, allowing me to get my command points back on a 5+. So that's my army. We're going to roll to see who's going to deploy. Once we've deployed, I'll take you to who's going to play first. Okay, so we've deployed. I've kind of stuck a lot of guys down this side. There's a unit of Heavy Flamers plus the Sanguinary Priest in there. Unit of Breaches in that tank. Got the Tech Marine down here. The Scouts and the Las Cannon teams hiding. And then way over there, we have a Breacher squad, right in the corner. The rest of the guys are either in a tank or in orbit. Grange thought I had quite a lot of Blood Angels. I really don't. There's a line of Traitor right in front of me. We've got Chaos Marines. We've got some Chaos tanks, especially in that command tank because there's a swine. And then we've got these bad boys down here. Now, of course, because I basically don't really have much in the way of an army, I've managed to deploy first. So, I get a +1 to this dice roll. And I've got a 6, making it a 7. So Grange can't actually win that roll, but he can seize.
Right then.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, nearly. Nearly the forces of chaos were chomping at the bit. But it is actually the Blood Angel's first turn. Let's get some movements done. Let's kill some stuff. Okay, so I've done my movement. These guys have run forward to try and get into the building. Their base move's only 5 and I rolled a 2, so I've done really well so far. Rolled a couple of 6s for deployment. I've used another command point which takes me down to 7 for Lucifer Pattern Engines, but by doing so, he wasn't on the field at the time, so I can't use his relic to try and get the points back, so everyone's on the field. And these las cannons have bumped up here. I've brought these down. These are deep struck in turn 1 inside my own deployment zone. So that's allowed with the new rules. And of course I've got my Land Raider Proteus priming itself. Actually I don't think it can. Oh yeah, it can. Priming itself to try and take on some Lehman Russ battle tanks. I don't like Lehman Russ battle tanks. I don't like a lot of stuff in the game of 40k, if I'm perfectly honest. But we're going to start with some las cannons. And I'm going to see what's in range. Okay, so the las cannons, all 4 are in range of that plasma Lehman Russ. It's not 50% obscured from the line of sight of the firer. So I need 4s. I do get to reroll my 1s because my captain has come down within 6. So I've got 3 hits. Let's I'll change some dice. Needing 3s. And rerolling 1s. No. That's 2 las cannon hits. Minus a 3.
Here we go.
I've got 1 of them.
That 1 point of damage, Fran?
That's a command point, that's what that is. That's 2 points of damage, Grange. Do I get my command point back? No, I don't. Started again, as it means to go on. Down to 6 command points. 2 twin las from the Proteus into the other opposing Lehman Russ battle tank. This needs 3s. It's got 3 hits. Needs 3s again. It's got 2, so another 2 wounds on that Lehman Russ battle tank.
Nope, both of them gone.
How many skulls do I want to roll here?
Get them out of the way early in the game, Fran.
Early
in the game.
Early. So far, my first round of shooting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 las cannons. I've done what? 2 points of damage to that one.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's forgot about that. And 4 points of damage to that one. So I've done 6 points of damage. I've done well. And here comes the retaliation that will probably pop all my vehicles. But I do have a melter gun in range of them bikes. Oh, he hits. Needs a 3. Oh, it wounds. Minus 4. It's D6 damage. Oh yeah, so it will actually. So I do pop a bike. And Granger's just destroyed his bike.
Dropping toys everywhere.
Just dropping toys everywhere. That, I'll be honest with you guys, is it for my turn 1. So let's see. Let's see what Granger's going to do.
Going to be going.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down to 2 of these guys because snipers open fire, cause a mortal wound, 2 wounds, and then I rolled that. So it's going well so far.
It's the training of Blind Jeff.
Blind Jeff.
Blind Jeff sniper training
Blind
school.
Jeff. I'm going to Rochambeau him in a moment. Right, what you said you were going to do orders with your tank next.
Right, next order with this guy. He's
Yeah.
going to give the Lehman Russ next to him, pound it to dust.
What's he targeting?
He's going to be targeting with heavy bolters. He's going to be targeting the Rhino, but everything juicy. He's going to be going into the Proteus.
Alright, no problem.
So I'll start with
the Proteus has got a cover save. The Rhino might have one, no?
So I'm going to re-roll. I think I'm going to re-roll both of those dice. I'll just check this because I don't tend to use.
Or is it pound dust? No problem. So unfortunately it is both. Crapola. Here we go.
7.
7.
This
7
is the
shots. Needing 4s, re-rolling 1s.
That's a 2.
Oh dear.
Oh well, this is.
Right, okay, no problem. My worst fear is my anus is no longer dispensing diamonds. It's going to need a 4.
Yeah.
And that's a nothing.
Oh dear.
And next.
No.
No. And then what the heavy bolters fire?
Heavy bolters are going to fire the Rhino.
Rightio.
I don't know if I'll bother.
Oh no, you got a couple of ones. Look at that, see, the heavy bolter gunners, they're spot on. They're spot on. They're ready, these guys.
The 5s and 6s.
Look at that!
Yeah, look at this!
Just look at that!
I should have probably fired at the Proteus.
We're checked, it's in cover, so I'm going to need 3s. Jesus Christ, I can't roll nothing. I did great for my dice rolls to set up a game. Not now. Okay, just while we've been away, we've got a couple of guys here with las guns that's fired into the breaches. Nothing. this thing opened fire. And wiped out my Devastators. Wicked. So, now we've got a command tank. He's going to be opening fire on the hull down Rhino. I've got a funny feeling this Rhino maybe no more by the end of this.
Right, so we'll start with the hull smelters.
Yep. He needs 3s because it's a command tank.
So 1.
It's gone through. Because I get a cover save, I need a 6. Maybe not that. Oh! He saved it! He saved it! Oh my god! I'm going to record that for prosperity. Right. Last cannon.
Last cannon.
Yep.
Hits. Wounds. Yep. Can he do it again?
5 or 6 this time.
Oh, mother.
He has.
Mother Hubbard.
He has. These guys needed to take a lesson from them and them. One of them days, lads. One of them days. How many shots now from this Punisher?
Many.
Okay, so the Punisher cannon's opened up, fired twice into the Rhino. That's how many wounds he's caused. Let's roll for some saves. I need 2s because I am classed as being in cover. And the Rhino's saved them all. Much to Granger's dismay, the Rhino has saved all of them. Yeah, well, the 7 Devastators are dead and I've got no way of taking out that tank. Yeah, that's fine, I'm alright with him surviving.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Right, you still got your bikers left to fight and that infantry squad. What we're going with next?
Right. First I'm going to start with the indestructible Captain Scarlet, hitting him with a melter.
Okay, that's not going to be in cover.
And then my collection of bolters will be firing into the scouts.
Okay, bolter rounds from these bikes into the scouts.
Right.
Quite a lot of shots because I've got 4 shots apiece, needing 3s.
Right. And then...
Roll into wounds.
4s. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 needing 3s. I lost 1, 2, 3, 4. It's nearly the whole squad dead. And the melter gun is hit. He's not wounded.
No, do I come? No, I don't.
As Grange said, dun 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 dun. There we go. Right, okay. I believe he's only got that squad left to go with.
Oh, these have fired.
Oh yes, they have.
Remember they shot into here and nothing happened.
No problem.
You know, quite thematic.
Quite thematic. Right, okay, so here's an option. I've lost my last cannon team. That's actually quite devastating because them tanks are going to rule day because I can't get to them. These units that's in front, I really cannot get a deep strike in. So we're just getting onto a charge phase. What are you going to charge with first, Grange?
I'm going to throw my Hellbrute into that Rhino and try and smoke it to death with a massive hammer.
Let's see if... no, he doesn't get anything with his mighty. Yeah, and...
12.
Yeah, he really hates that vehicle.
He's really going to hit that vehicle.
He's really going to hate that vehicle. Oh, he's going straight in for the front. Okay, so we've already done this combat. These guys have barreled in here with a power fist. Done a couple of wounds, taken 3 wounds off, leaving it with 13 left out of 16. And now we're going to show the Hellbrute. So the Hellbrute's going in. What does it need?
It needs 4s.
Oh, right, that's a bit rubbish. 2.
2 of them.
What's its strength?
It is now 12.
So it's going to need 3s. Cocker. Yeah. So one's got through.
I'm going to re-roll that one with a command
Another
point.
command point. How many are you down to now?
I haven't used any yet.
Oh,
You're cursing them,
You
Fran!
had to use a command point to get those into combat.
Oh yeah, I didn't I? Good point. Well
So, and I believe you might have used a... I'm sure you used one in shooting. Never mind.
I did.
Yeah. So what are you down to now?
5.
Right, there we go. Down to 5. I thought you'd use some. So 5 command points, and...
That's a minus... Ooh.
Minus what?
It's 4.
Alright, so I can't save. How much damage?
D6.
Ooh.
4.
So the indestructible Rhino
It's
is still indestructible. And you know what? Gets to fight back at that with D3 attacks. 1 attack. Oh, it doesn't hit you. And the Land Raider does as well. Right, okay, so he attacked back, did nothing. Hellbrook's not managed to kill the Rhino, which is good. But it does mean I have no las cannons. I have nothing at all, heavy-wise, to try and hit these tanks. So these tanks are going to remain unchecked for a full turn. So we'll do my turn, and we'll see what hell I can shoot. So, got a couple of things coming down. A couple of lads are deciding to smash some stuff up. Stern guards come down here. I'm going to try and see if their bolters are going to be any good against that tank. Breacher units just kind of move around. I'm trying to keep away from that Chimera if I possibly can. I'm not really bothered about the guys that's in here because a lot of them are only one wound, but them Ogwins might hurt. And then the other unit of Death Company, I wish it were. Other unit of Blood Angels have just descended down upon here. So they're going to try and attack, I believe, some guardsmen, possibly. Right then, Grange. What am I going with first? Okay, we've done a little bit of shooting. These guys and these guys shot down guys and caused 2 casualties. I'm doing well. I actually rolled 4 1s out of 5 dice. This opened fire on those and caused a casualty. And then these guys have opened fire with their bolters against the bikers and done nothing. Now I'm going to chuck a crack grenade into that and a melter gun. So crack grenade. Reroll 1s. What am I doing? Moving 6 inch room. Hits. Strength of 6. Toughness is going to be at least a 7.
7, yes.
Right, so that's not a wound. So then melter gun. Hits. Command point. So that's a wound. And do I get my command point back? No. So I'm down to 5. It's minus a 4, he's not going to be able to save it, so it's 6 damage because of the range. So he's lost 6 wounds. Okay, so the captain's just opened up with his Stormbolter at the thing because he's only got 2 wounds left, and he's managed to do 2 wounds. So Grange, what's your saves?
This will be 3s. Ooh, it's 10s. Yeah, we're fine.
Oh, he's saved. Right, overcharging plasma pistol into the Hellbrute. 4 heavy flamers into those guys. So, plasma pistol, missed. I can't re-roll it. And then 4d6 heavy flamers, all of them have auto hit. Right, so 6 out of 16 has actually wounded, and it's a -1 there, sir.
Alright then. Yeah, you've...
So you've lost a biker.
1 biker and 1
wound. So I'm going to chuck 2 crack grenades, 1 from him. 1 from him. The gold one is for him because he's a 2+ to hit and he's a 3+ to hit. Both into the bikers. Yep, so they both hit. I need 3s because it's strength 6. I get to reroll 1s because I'm moving 6 in. So that's 1 wound with a -1 and D3 damage, but it'll not matter because 1 is a 1 wound. And he saves it anyway, so that's not really an issue. Right. Right, okay, so the end of the shooting phase, he's lost wounds, so he might actually go crazed on a 6 and start shooting, knowing Grange's luck at the moment.
Oh, no.
I did knock another 2 wounds off that from the special issue bolters down here by using this stratagem. Do I get my stratagem point back? That's the point. No, I think I've rolled enough ones today. Right, okay, so I'm down to 4 command points. I'm going to do some charging, and we'll see what we're like when we come back. Right, okay, so... don't think the guardsman's going to do too much damage to my assault marines over there, so I'm a bit worried about the Hellbrute. So I'm going to go first against the Hellbrute. So hopefully that's going to be a lot of attacks. Okay, so 8 normal attacks, and then I've got a Power Fist, which is 2 attacks, and a Last Cutter, which is an attack. These need 3s to hit. And I get to reroll 1s because of my proximity to my captain. No. Right, so 2s on the black and gold, and 4s on the red because of the abilities. Well, because it's cocked. And then I get to reroll 1s because of my proximity to the lieutenant. About right. But even with all that special ability, I've done not much. I've done 1 Power Fist hit, which is -3, and I've done 2 normal saves. So do you want to do a Power Fist first, Grange?
Yep. Saved.
And then the 2 normal wounds.
Saved.
Rightio. Right, so he's interrupted. He's going to go with the bikers after my disastrous attempt at taking out Hellbrute. Wicked. That's going to be, I believe it's 2 attacks apiece.
Yep.
That's going to be 6 normal attacks, and the Power Fist is directing these against these guys, all of them. So go ahead.
No 6s, unfortunately.
Nope.
But both Power Fists did hit.
Yeah. 3 4s. Oh, I'd love to have a roll like that myself, mate, to be honest with you. That'd be such a nice roll.
That's 2 Power Fists.
Yeah.
And then 4 normal.
No problem. Power Fist in gold. Hey, look at that. I can't get a break at all. That's going to be 4 dead. Right, okay, so I've lost all my heavy flamers. Great. And then I'm going to have a Thunderhammer strike first. He needs 3s. Well, he's hit with them all, and now he needs 2s. Oh my god, he's actually wounded with them all. 6s to save Grange, but it is a straight 3 damage. That's 3 hits. Still saves 1, so that's 2 of them dead. Right, so I'm going to consolidate him with a Power Fist. He needs 4s. That's 1 hit. Needs 2s because of the Blood Angel ability. Again, another wound of a -3. How many 6s can you roll? Maybe not, that's a cockblow.
No.
No. D3 damage. 2. So I do manage to get rid of another bike.
Thump.
And then, this guy's going in. Right, okay, so that's the bikers gone. The Relic Blades just cut straight through them. They did terrible. Absolutely nothing. And now we're going to cut over to these guys. Okay, so some death down here. The Blood Angels managed to actually eliminate 7 guardsmen from that squad. That's not too bad. Probably going to have to use some command points to make sure we don't break, or we might even just let them break, to be honest. And then down here I lost 2 breaches to the Hellbrute. So all in all, not a cracking second turn either, to be honest. I didn't do much. I didn't do anything to these tanks. I managed to get rid of the bikers, but that's more of an annoyance than anything else. That thing's still got to survive. This Hellbrute will probably either stay in combat or fall back, because if he stays in combat, I'm going to have to fall back out of combat. He's only got 1 wound left, so I don't think he's wanting to risk bolt of fire. There's a chance these will disappear under some hail of plasma, and then, because I thought I might have been able to knock his ballistic skill down a bit with a couple of wounds. These guys are probably going to get charged, but it's going to be which ones. Is he going to charge into the breaches, or is he going to charge into them? Which is why, of course, they're separated as they are. Right then, Grange. So it will be your turn, and we'll see what we're going to shoot at when we come back. Okay, so we've done some orders. These guys have ordered up and fired into these and done nothing. He's now casting Pound to Dust again on his Luminous Battle Tank. This time we're targeting these guys down here. The heavy bolters are going to go against the vets, but everything else is going to go against my breaches. I don't think he likes my breaches.
No, I don't like your breaches. Anyway.
Alright, so Pound them to Dust, go ahead.
I'm going to re-roll that too.
Yeah.
7 hits, 7 shots again.
7 shots, re-rolling 1s. No 1s, he didn't need it. 6 hits. Sorry, 4 hits. 5 hits.
5 hits.
I'll get it right eventually.
Yeah.
2's to wound now. Well. Right, okay, so if any damage of 1 hits coming through to these guys, it would actually get a +1 to save. Fortunately, all of his, he's rolled 3 wounds and 2 wounds on 2. So I'm going to need 5 saves. 5. Here we go. And I managed 2. Okay, so this squad's now down to 5 after losing another 3. Last cannon.
Last cannon. Misses.
Yay. Right, so that's that for that tank. Any more orders? Oh, heavy bolters. Oh,
into your vets.
Yeah, I thought you'd fired that. Christ on that bike. Forced to hit these. Imperial Guard can't hit a Pandor. Jesus Christ.
That's
4 wounds.
4 wounds, -1, so.
Forced to hit, 3's to wound, 6 shots, 4 wounds.
Emperor's finest.
Grange is right. I mean, I've lost 3 guys. Grange is right. Space Marines are terrible. 2 heavy bolts from this, stood still, has now fired into these guys again, and that's what he's got to hit. 5 hits. Freeze to wounding range. Another 4. Another 4. So 12 shots.
No.
In total, 12 heavy bolters needing 4s to hit, 3s to wound, and he's got 8 wounds against the Marines.
Does someone have a probability rant?
And I lost another one. I'm down to 2. Right, okay, so these guys have opened fire, including the melter gun, into the remaining breaches, not done any damage. This thing is opening up. Now it's going to put its melters into these. Last cannon's going to go into the Rhino, and then the Punisher cannon, which can fire twice, is going to go into the breaches.
Splitting fire always
works.
It
always works.
So we'll do the
2
melters
first. Definitely want to get rid of these.
Both hit. And... Ooh.
Way!
Way!
A bit of luck! Oh my god! All that is fate saying, I'm going to hand it with this one, and I'm going to take all these away from you.
So last cannon front.
Yeah.
Hits. Wounds.
It's wounded. I am in cover.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that, 1.
No.
Roll that again, that's cool.
Boom.
Poor last cannon. 3. Told you. Fate. Told you. Go on then with this Punisher cannon.
Hang on, just counting out masses of dice.
Oh, great. Right, so we've rolled with the hits and wounds off camera. And this is how much damage is done. It's M5 breaches. It's not looking good. Can't even roll these. Oh my god.
How many ones? 3.
Another 3 dead. Okay, so we've had a bit of lasgun fire firing into breaches, no effect. The plasma gunner down here can see him. That was my mistake, because when I moved him up here, he couldn't. So I'm a bit screwed here.
Right.
I ain't thought about the lines of sight in this.
So 2d6.
2d6 shots from the main weapon.
8.
8, and then another additional D3s from the side sponsons. That's another 4. That's 12. So 12 shots coming in, re-rolling 1s. It's a lot of 1s. Fortunately, it tends to convert these into 8s.
Yeah.
Told you. 4's to hit, and he's got 4 misses out of 12 shots. He's going to need 2s to wound now, I need 5s to save. 8 wounds, needing 5s and 6s. Oh, look at that. 1. Right, okay, so they've been reduced down to 3 guys. I've lost 7. And then, you open fire with snipers against whatever veterans were still here. They've got 1-6 took the both of them out. I rolled a 1 for the save. So a 6 mortal wound. Oh, tell you. So I've got 2 morales, one with 6 and one with 7, to come after the charge phase. I'm pretty much going to lose both flanks. We'll see what happens. Alright, let's get some charging done. We'll do some Overwatch off camera, then we'll come back to it. Right, okay, so the remaining 3 guys down here rolled a 10 to battle those guys in. Overwatch fire, nothing, and he rolled an 11 to get those guys in. So, yep, both squads are actually gone in there. He's going to go with the chosen first before the captain. See how many of these guys he can slay. Right, okay, so what's going to be attacking first, Segrange?
Right, it's going to be the normal chaps to start with.
Normal chaps to start with.
So,
re-rolling 1s because you're captain. 2 hits. 4s.
1 wound.
That's a save. It's a 4. Wow,
No.
amazing. Your armour's alright.
One lad with a power fist.
Power fist. It's a 1, so you can re-roll that.
Yeah.
1 hit.
1 hit. 3s, so that's through.
Oh, we're going to be a 6. That's 1 dead so far.
And then 2 with power axes.
2 power axes. Reroll 1s. Still a 1 again.
Still 1 again. Get another attack.
Get another attack because of a 6, because of explodey.
Yep.
I have to use a command point to do that. That's insane. Yep.
And then that'll be 3s on the power axes. So 2 more power axes.
Power axes minus 2.
Minus 2, is it?
It's going to be 5s and 6s. So I lose another 3. So I've lost 4 in total. What else you got?
Lightning Claw.
Yep. 4 attacks, or is it 2 lightning claws?
He's
2.
got. Yeah, he's got.
He's a sergeant.
No. I might have rolled that completely wrong.
Yeah, the lightning claws. He's got 2 attacks on profile plus 1 5 in the lightning
Should only be
claws.
3.
Yes. Do that again then, Grinch.
Yep.
3 attacks.
I
Probably better.
I prefer that roll, Fran. Thank you for making me re-roll that. I'll explode that one for another one, and then re-roll the misses because of because of lightning claws. So that's 3 more wounds.
At minus 2. And I don't save any of them neither. So I'll lose another 3. That takes it to 7.
And then the power mace.
Yeah.
Re-roll the one's customary sergeant.
Yeah.
Well, Chaos Lord.
2 hits.
2 hits.
It's plus 2 strength, so it needs 3s.
2 wounds.
It's minus 1. Oh, look at that! I saved them. So I lost 7 men. Right, so he's going to go with a possessed now. So these guys get D3 attacks for the squad, and it's times by how many men there is. So 7 guys.
And they're going to have 1 attack apiece.
Hey!
I'm going to command point that.
How many are you down to now?
2. 3 attacks apiece, so 21 attacks. 21 attacks.
21 attacks.
Oh. Let's get the 6s out first because they'll explode. So that's another 5. And rating on 3s. Strength 5.
3s to wound. How many you got there, Greg?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only the 7.
Only 7 against 3.
Yeah.
Alright. 4, 6, 7. It's 1 damage, so it's actually a 2 plus save on them, but it's minus 2, so I'm going to need 4s. 50-50 odds. I saved 2. All dead, Dave. All dead. Right, okay, so he's annihilated all those guys. The captain is, well, his Chaos Lord couldn't attack because he couldn't actually consolidate in because I killed everybody. It's 1 inch to get up these steps, and I was on the top floor. They've murdered everybody. All of them's been murdered. They've been murdered. I pretty much have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 figures left on the board. We're going to see what's going to happen in my turn, and then I'll be honest with you, we're probably going to call it there. Okay, not a lot of movement to do because I've basically just got a bunch of characters. I've for Kerry managed to actually get a bloke back, so yay for Heavy Flamers. So I'm going to go first with those guys. They're going to go into these, but I don't know whether or not I should just chuck a grenade. Oh, we're in 6. No, I'm not. So I'll fire a plasma pistol and heavy flame. Right. Okay. So plasma pistol into that squad to start with. Missed. He's done that all game. Heavy flamer. 6 hits. 3s to wound. And that's 5 wounds. Now it is minus 1, but he is getting a +1 for being in cover, so he needs his infamous 5s and 6s. And he loses 4. Very surprised. Right, okay, so the captain is actually going to fire his storm bolter, not into these. He's going to fire it into this. 2 shots needing 2s. I needed that to wound.
Ooh.
I need 6s to wound, so I'm swapping the dice. That's cocked. Is that? Yeah, that's
cocked.
Both cocked actually. None. See, the thing is, do I leave it or do I pound it and blow it to crap up? I need 6s. Screw it. 4 last cannons into that one.
4 lance cannons, yeah. 4.
And a multi-melter into that one.
That one there, yeah.
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 1 last cannon multi-melter. It's hit. Didn't wound. Damn it. Blast cannons. Reroll the ones. Ooh. Yeah, it's alright saying that, but I need to wound yet. Freeze. Only 2.
Cover?
And yeah, cover, so you need you need 5s, Grange. Here we go.
Here we go. Oh, damn that terrain, it was just under 6.
4.
And down to 4 left then.
So that's going to need 5s and 6s to hit now. Not what I was wanting. I was thinking I might have been able to pop 2 of these tanks. I haven't been able to do that. So I need to shut them down. So in the charge phase, the tank's going to charge into both of them two. Right, okay, so that failed to charge into them two and lost 2 wounds in the process. So he's down to 14. And then nobody else could charge. He charged in and lost his mate and did nothing to those guard at all. So they do have a morale test with a -4, which they pass. Probably because there's no real threat. Well, let's be fair. So
yeah. They heard they were fighting Blood Angels today.
Yeah.
Turns out it weren't.
No, just guys in red armour. I think the only man of the match for my own army was the Rhino. And how much actually damage it took. We're going to go into Granger's turn 4. It's going to be, I believe, we'll see what happens. The best way of doing it is we'll see what happens. Okay, so the units have moved up. Captain's staying back. He's like, oh, well, we're done here. These guys are taking this objective. They're staying still. I'm guessing that's so we can pour as much firepower as they possibly can into that.
Yes.
The guardsmen are staying in combat with him.
Yes.
Just because it's just easier. What are you shooting with first there, Grange?
We're going to give this chap an order, which is going to be...
Pound him to dust.
Pound him to dust.
How many shots?
I'm going to reroll that 3.
Okay.
Yay!
6 shots.
Hitting on 6s.
Oh, none.
Nada.
That is amazing. And no ones for allowing you to re-roll to get the 6s.
Oh, the dice
last cannon.
Turning against me, Fran. There we go. Last cannon, nothing.
And then heavy bolters.
Yeah. Nothing, Fran, but I'm going to be
a couple of ones there. Ah, you see those ones exploded into 2 6s. And actually did a wound. And it bounces off the Land Raider's armour.
Right, that's ordering done. I'm going to put my everything into there.
Right, do your last cannons and metal weapons, and then we'll do any punishes off camera.
Melters. We roll that Kinker.
Yeah. We roll that 1. So 1 metal's hit. It's bounced off the Land Raider's armour.
That's disappointing.
Last cannon.
We roll
the 1.
Oh, off the guy.
And here comes punishment. Okay, so the Punisher cannon managed to actually strip 2 wounds off that, so he's down to 12. Plasma now overcharging.
Hey.
So how many shots?
It's going to be not many. 5.
5 from the main weapon, and then another 4 from the additional.
That's
so it's
9.
going to be 9. Yeah. So 9 shots.
Oh, what's my sticky hands?
He does need 5s and he rerolls 1s.
No
so
1s.
No 1s, he's got 3 hits.
So now 4s.
Yep. 1.
One of them.
Minus of 3 takes it down to 5. And it actually bounces off.
Last cannon?
Yep. Reroll.
No.
No. So snipers.
Oh yeah, why not?
Because it needs 6s to wound, and if it does, it gets mortal wounds.
So they're all hit.
3 hits.
And
Nothing.
Nothing.
So the Land Raider sat there and just gone, yeah, I hit you all.
Yeah, that was brutally disappointing.
I'm
going to assault. Oh, I'm not going to assault you.
You're already in combat, yeah. So
hit you again.
Let's see what happens with you. So how many attacks? Back 7. No, more than that.
8.
Yeah, 8.
Only the 2.
Yeah, it's enough. Only the 1.
Only
Only the 1. He's dead. Okay, so I've moved him round. He's managed to heal a wound on him. The idea is that this thing's going to land supporting fire down there. He's then going to try and charge over here so I can park on top of the actual objective. I think that's the only way I'm going to be able to try and get the objective. He is a troop's choice, but if I'm on top of it, he's going to have to kill me. That's the plan. Now, we've done the bolt pistol there into the squad and a frag grenade from the apothecary into him. He's been healed up by the apothecary this turn, and we've taken 2 of those guys out. I'm now going to do a melter gun into the Ogryns. I'm going to do both las cannons into that one with 7 wounds left. These are the dice. I can't re-roll any. So I've hit with 2 las, and I've hit with a melter gun. What are you looking for?
That's rolls.
How dare you? Right. So one of the las cannons has wounded the tank. I'm not going to be able to kill it. And one of the las cannons has wounded the Ogryns, which is going to be a massive -4.
Right. So onto this chap.
Yep.
5s.
No, it's gone through. Yeah.
Takes me down to 6.
1.
So 6 points.
1.
6 left.
And then, and then the Ogryns, I'm guessing it's a 6. It's a 2-up save, isn't it?
Yeah, I made that one.
Jesus Christ!
Oh dear, Fran.
Is that Stonebolter in rapid? Stonebolter from the captain into the tank with 1 wound left. It's all hit. I need 6s. I didn't get any. It's been a cracking game, this Grange. It's been an absolute corker. Jesus, I'm not surprised if I lose subscribers for this one.
We've got to have them in the first place, pal.
Right. This tank has to charge into here. So I'm going to go with it now. And the reason I've got to charge rather than just parking it round was, like I say, I tried to take out these guys and not done anything. And then I needed to neutralise this melter gun. So, it's going to charge. So -2, so I've got a 6. I don't think I'm going to be... Okay, so... Looking at this, he could probably try and take that objective as well from me. We've managed to get the charge in, which is what I needed. A charge to the other side. They're now within 3 inches of the objective, so we're claiming the objective, and I should be able to butcher those guys. But it's this one here. We've just measured up, and the troop choice is still within 3 inches of here. I need to kill a lot of these and have them break and just run off to wipe the squad out to be able to claim this objective. He could try and claim those objectives, which he probably could do, depending on what he rolls for his advance on that second Lehman Russ, because he's going to need to outnumber me there. So it's going to be, well, in the same right, if he draws it, yeah, so it's going to be down to a dice roll on his Lehman Russ. I'm going to find out what's going to happen here, because if you don't kill enough, then it's game over. I've lost. And I didn't get 1-6. So that's it. It's game over.
Go play.
Not well played.
Well, I know you were dragging it back from the brink of annihilation.
I'll tell you one thing. Land Raider Proteuses are quite hard.
Yeah. Especially when I don't bring my normal phalanx of las cannons.
Well, that's true. And backed up by a tech marine as well, because I thought he was going to bring up a phalanx of las cannons. I thought he didn't really need it for everything else. I'll be completely honest with you, Grange.
And he said I've not lost a lot.
You've lost a lot there?
Yeah.
I've lost nearly everything I had to start with. Which is insane. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. It was...
Fran didn't.
No, I did not. It wasn't the greatest one. But we're live. We don't modify stuff. We don't edit it to make it look good for the channel. It's just whatever you end up rolling, whatever you end up playing. These are sometimes the games of 40k you can actually have. They can, as I'm feeling at the moment, be quite disheartening. They can be. They can be a little bit frustrating because you're not getting a game. It's like playing a game on hard mode and it just cheating. Not that Grange cheated, he didn't. But his dice rolls were amazing.
The dice gods
and
did.
My dice were terrible. And, which you guys didn't see, Grange picked up those dice, used them for some of the stuff, and they rolled well for him. It still rolled terrible for me. Thanks for watching anyway, bro. like, share, subscribe, hit my notification button if you want some more of my other stuff, maybe not this.